Mic check. 1, 2. My people, how are you? Look at that. That kind of rhymed. People, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's another day. No Man United football, but the news. Yeah, we got something. We got probably a deal that has been agreed upon. Our first deal of the summer, maybe. Yeah. So we got that going for us. What else we got going on? Of course, the news about the midfield situation is still there, right? Yeah, we're hearing the same names: Tonali, Anderson, Tonali, Anderson. That kind of stuff. What else we got going on? Of course, another exciting news today, man. We saw our boy LENY YORO, donning that armband, for France, which is pretty cool to see. And yeah, so people, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you all are well. Hope you all are well. Hope you all are well. Let's see here. You know what? Just walked in, man. Just walked in. I'm still, in work clothes. Maguire 2-year deal. What are you thinking? That's what I'm saying. Is it a mistake? That's the question. Maguire 2-year deal, people. This guy is gonna be what, 40 by the time he leaves? Is that a mistake? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Sally, what's going on, my brother? How are you? Dennis Bergkamp, what's happening, my man? Luther spent the sucker like a boom day, somebody on the shirt. I know, man. Listen. I know I had to, you got to the office, you gotta rock the buttoned up. I was like, no, I don't have time, to change and whatever. But yes. The one is fair enough and logical. But no, actually, yeah, Sally, that's a very good point, right? Let's talk about Maguire, man. Yes, Maguire, honestly, he's been solid. He has had really good form lately, right? And we needed him, right? We needed Maguire, no doubt, because our main guys in Licha and De Ligt, they're nowhere to be found, right? And Maguire has been able to step in and do what he's supposed to do, cover that gap that we're missing by not having that solid defender, right? And also Maguire has been a leader in that back four, right? Because partnering LENY YORO, whenever you have a kid like YORO, you gotta have that solid, calm head, right? So Maguire was there, and yeah, and another thing is with Maguire, he had other choices. He could have gone abroad, he could have gone to other teams and get that money that he wanted, but this guy, he's settled in Manchester. He loves Manchester United, and he didn't want to leave, right? And we need a player like him, right? Especially next season, we're gonna have more games and stuff like that. He would be an asset. So yeah, I thought they were just gonna give him the 1 year, right? The 1 year, and then maybe we assess our situation in the summer, or we evaluate if Licha and De Ligt, what is their situation. That way we can figure out what we're gonna do if we need to bring in another center back, right? But I think doing the 2 years, that's kind of risky, man. It's kind of risky, but yeah. So I'm not very comfortable with that. I was ready for the 1 year. Let's go. No bigger mistake than Arsenal winning the Premier League. Alex, the one and only Wang. What's going on? Saka, Laka, boom, boom. What's going on, man? How are you? What's going on, family? Listen, you know what? I gotta go to my bag because I took the boom boom to work. Tell you, man, everywhere I go. Yeah, this is my work bag. Got my laptop and all my stuff in there. There you go. It's the boom boom nasal stick, people. Listen, you feel congested, you gotta go with these everywhere. All right, this is my go-to pack. Right, put my bag there. But yeah, if you want to breathe better, right? Eliminate that nasal congestion that you have. You got to try the Boom Boom Nasal Stick. Listen, there's a reason why they're trending all over, right? There's a reason why Dennis was at Target, saw them, and he went, oh, listen, this is the Boom Boom Nasal Stick. Try them. Listen, I'm going to go today with the Winter Mint. You just turn that, stick it to the left nostril, inhale, and then the right one, inhale. Give it a couple of seconds, you feel it. You feel it right through you, man. You'll be like, oh my God, feels good. But yeah, man, so check them out, people. They're linked down below. Oh, another thing that's linked, for those of you who want to do your own podcast and all this stuff, is the Shure mic, this mic here. If you think I sound all right, I sound good, yeah, check it out. I also linked it as well. So yeah, I think it's on sale as well. So check it out. But yeah, back to the important things. Yeah, Sakalaka is in the house. You know, that's we were able to get that out of the way. There you go. Sally, is he our new Johnny Evans? Right? It looks that way, right? Maguire, it looks that way because I think if he completes those 2 years, he would have been at the club for I don't know, I need to calculate to find out how many years, but yeah, he's pretty much our Johnny Evans. Guess what? Once he's done with that, he's gonna go to coaching, right? Sally's saying not the end of the world, but just keeping him for long is worrying. Maybe they want a fee next year. I mean, well, you know what? That I didn't think of that, Sally. I didn't think of the fee part next year. So you are thinking by them keeping Maguire next season, someone may come, right, and offer us something for him, and then hopefully by then we know what's the situation with Licha and De Ligt, and then we can say, you know what, okay, fine, let's take the fee and let him go. That won't be bad business, right? Because even next year he will still be a valuable player. You know, one of these teams will be willing to take him, but he has to be one of those if he wants to go kind of situation, right? So, but yeah, the 2 years it wasn't ideal, but I guess that's what he wanted. He wanted some kind of assurance, like, hey, man, I hope you're just not going to keep me here just for, you know, for the meantime while you guys are trying to figure out the situation with Licha and De Ligt. And listen, and I'm glad that now I don't know if he knows this. Was he given some assurances that he's going to start games or what? Because I don't think Maguire would really sign a new deal expecting to be a bench warmer, right? So I don't know what was the deal there, right? He would want to play. It kind of sucks that he was able to play himself into the England national team, but you heard what Thomas Tuchel said about him, right? So, but still, he's a crucial player. So we'll see. I don't know what assurances he was given. That would be good to know. Daniel Barrios, what up, my man? How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Yes. Alex, it's funny. What's that, Sally? Who are we going to pick up in the summer? Baleba, Anderson, or Wharton? That's a good question, right? It's a very good question. It's a very good question. And listen, the way it's going, yeah, we hear Tonali is right up there on the list, right? He's the main one. And then now we hear also that Anderson is still one of our main target, right? But the problem is we're going to battle Man City for him. So we don't know. Yeah, there you go, Sally. 9 years. 9 years. Basically, Maguire would have been at the club for 9 years. This is the problem that we have at Man United, man. We don't know how to get rid of players, right? We hold on too much, right? Man City won't do this, right? Serious clubs, they won't do this because you see the guy up there in the age, but 9 years. Are you serious? Maguire suits Everton. Yes, Maguire suits Everton 100%. Maguire would work at a number of teams really in the Premier League, right? Everton could be one. against teams that don't really play high line. Any of Sean Dyche's team, wherever Sean Dyche is going to end, I think Maguire will be ideal for him, right? But yeah, it's crazy. Let's go. It's okay. Alex is saying we can't keep placing our faith in older players. Exactly, that's a very good point. Right? By the time we come to grips with what players we're going to get, all the players will be at least 30. Yeah, see, that's kind of crazy. Hakim, the dream, 3298. What's going on, Hakim? Listen, if you are new, smash a like, hit the subscribe button. My name is Luther. This here family, it is Man United Central. Welcome. You got to do a couple of things though if you're new. Smash a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let us know what team you support. All right? Welcome. Sally, we wanted Maguire to go with Lindelof. Exactly. Now he will get 3 years after. Oh my God, it's disgraceful. Honestly, it is kind of mad if you put it the way you put it that way. Even Lindelof, we kept him way too long, right? We got to be ruthless, man. If we're really trying to be a serious club who we're looking to challenge next season, yeah, we got to cut these players. I like the fact that, the Casemiro leaving, it is the right thing, right? Yes, he's living at the very highest level, playing really good football. But I'm glad that we are not really forcing, now that he's playing good football, like we're trying to have him to change his mind, right? We're letting him go. And again, for Casemiro, it could be, of course, his salary could be the reason why we'll say, hey, dude, thank you, man, but no thanks, right? But, it's the right thing to do. Casemiro, yeah, ideally 1 more year, but, you let him go, right? Yeah, Hakim, go and get Osimhen. I saw someone said that. I don't know where I saw that on X. Alex, it's kind of sucks that we have to get rid of El Capitan. But I mean, yeah. Casemiro should have stayed as a center back. You know what? He remember that one season he played a couple of times there. Yeah, Cass as a center back, man. But no, the Cash right now, man. Cash right now, he's feeling good. He knows Inter Miami is looking at him. It's going to be very interesting if he does sign for Inter Miami to see him play alongside Messi. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy, and it's one of those things, man. Inter Miami is like they have a whole bunch of stars in there. I hope it goes to Inter Miami, man. It'll be interesting. But yeah, the whole Maguire thing, I don't know, man. I don't know. Tony! What's going on, my brother? How are you? I thought the crew just finished indoor game. Took Elijah with me. We won 7. Come on, Tony! Congrats, my man. Congrats. Good job, man. Man, it's late. Oh, he's on Elijah's on spring break, right? So that's cool. 7. Listen, that's what's up. How many did you score? Was Elijah rooting for you? Come on, Daddy, let's go. Were you trying to show off when he was watching you play, man? Hakim, Cristiano, Messi. Wait. Hakim, are you saying what is that Cristiano Messi thing? I got one. Come on, Tony. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta get at least one in there. You gotta be selfish. I know you were trying to. You assisted in the 6, right? In those 6 goals, you were playing a Bruno. Because I know when you're playing, you're like, all right, I'm gonna be a Bruno now. Trying to ping those passes, provide that link-up play. But you got to get one for yourself. Yeah. So that's what's up. Good job, my man. Imagine if Sheikh Jassim was able to get hold of United. Yeah, man. It was a good dream, the whole Sheikh Jassim thing, right? It was a really good dream because we're like, okay, um, you know, we could finally clear the. Imagine if we didn't have the debt. Debt was cleared. You don't have to sit here and look for money. Money was there. You know, good stuff, man. I got one. Messi has been protected for 20 years. He ain't better than Cristiano. Of course. Oh, you're preaching to the choir, man. You're preaching to the choir. This is Cristiano territory, you know. Yeah. And Cristiano is going to win his World Cup this season. I mean, this World Cup. Cristiano is finally going to get that World Cup trophy, man. But if Portugal want to win the World Cup, they really have to step up their game. France is absolutely ridiculous. All right. France has shown people that they mean business, right? France against Colombia, that was a really good game. You know, Colombia tried, but France is just, they have too many weapons in attack. So, yeah, Portugal, but again, when the World Cup kicks off, it's a whole different ball game. Who knows? I saw a quote from Jose Mourinho was saying like, yeah, I've seen Portugal the last couple of games play. They look average. They need Cristiano, right? In that last game they played, the one that 0-0 with Mexico, Bruno provided at least, I think, 5 clear-cut chances and no one could finish them. So it's one of those, you need to go up top to be able to convert some of those chances. Channeling my inner Tonali. Okay, Tony. I like that. He said 2. I say I had 2 assists. That's what I'm talking about, man. I know. Listen, I can see when you're on that game, man. What you're gonna be, you're gonna try to do. That's what's up. Channeling my inner Tonali. There you go. The only reason why all these Man United fans like Ronaldo is because he played for us. Imagine if Messi played for us. Yeah, you got a point, Alex. You got a point. Yeah, he's one of our own. We made Cristiano, right? Cristiano, we got him. He was raw, and then, we brought him to Manchester and we made him who he is today. All right. So, it's one of those that you kind of, we got sentimental value and, we feel like we were responsible for his career. Right, Hakim said the whole French team is West African. Respect. I listen. I know that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's very true too. But it's crazy. Bruno is a free role. Finding Ronaldo can get them to the final. Yep. Exactly. So I just hope that whatever the injury he has is nothing too crazy. Right, but yeah, if he gets lucky, it's going to be interesting though. It's going to be an interesting World Cup, right? There's some really good teams today. I watched the highlights for the Germany Ghana game, right? Germany, they struggled, right? Germany's midfield struggled against that Ghanaian midfield, man. So Tony Kroos was like, I saw a quote on X. Tony Kroos was like, yeah, watching that game, I was embarrassed because Germany were known to having good midfielder, right? Good midfield. And the way they were bossed around against the Ghanaians today, it didn't look good. Basically, the Germany win today was luck. So, yeah, Germany better watch out. Hakim said Messi could never dominate in the Premier League. He's too slow. I don't know. He's not soft, man. One thing, Messi is not soft. This dude gets tackled all over. You don't really hear him like whine and all this stuff a lot, So I rate Messi, man. I rate that. There's really not a lot I can say bad about Messi. Messi is just incredible. All right, he's incredible for what he has done, for how long he has done it. And also, you gotta remember, Messi at the beginning, he was told you're too small, right? You're never gonna make it. But he was I'm gonna show you. Yeah. So yeah, man. Portugal has a fairly old team compared to the likes of France. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they do. So this could be it because if they're gonna try to use Cristiano to find a way to win the World Cup, this could be it. It's now or never because next World Cup he will not be there. So yeah, Maradona is better than Messi. Oh, come on, man. You cannot compare the two, man. Diego, El Mando, Maradona. Yes, come on. El Mando was also on the shorter side, but he had thick thighs and he was strong on the ball. You cannot take the ball off of him. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm old enough to see. I think I was able to watch on TV Maradona's. I think it was last World Cup that he played. Incredible, incredible stuff. Yeah, it was an incredible baller for sure. Like I said, Ronaldo and Messi can't be compared because of body types. Yeah, physically impossible for a taller player to do the same because of the center of gravity. Yep. Skill level and impact is the same. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Let's see. Leo Leo Ancherani, what up? Welcome. I mean, Maradona is the previous generation. Yeah, Maradona. Yeah, Maradona was incredible, man. Now imagine during those times, the days of Maradona. He was being talked almost like it was Maradona and Pelé, right? I think Pelé was a little bit uh, ahead of Maradona, but Pelé was another one. Incredible footballer, man. What an amazing footballer. I did not get a chance to watch Pelé. All right. But yeah. Let's go. I mean, Maradona is, yeah. Saka, Messi is the best player this game has ever seen. A true GOAT. Saka, you just had to put your 2 cents in there. Of course, I know a lot of people, they probably agree with you, right? A lot of people probably agree with you. But if anything, CR7 is the best athlete ever. Messi is the best footballer. Man, that could be that's a video right there, because that kind of statements they could a lot of people could debate on that and for until the end of time, but yeah, it makes sense. Alex, how? Oh, no, just curious. Good point. Look, the CR7 is huge. Crybaby. Come on, man. Leave my guy alone. All right. He is not a crybaby. He's a hard worker. Messi is not best of it. He was too scared to play outside of La Liga. I mean, was he? He went outside, right? He played in PSG. Now he's at MLS. So, he's done it. He's done it. He's done it because again, maybe why would you leave La Liga when you are dominating and you are winning all these trophies and Champions Leagues and stuff like that? Right? Sometimes there's no point of leaving, right? You're comfortable at home. That's where he started his career, right? So like for us, losing Cristiano, it wasn't something that we chose, but Cristiano wanted to move on to Real, right? But ideally, we would have wanted Cristiano to stay. But things happened. He moved, but it looks like Messi probably wanted to stay at Barca. At the point when he left, they kind of really forced him to go, right? Yeah. Hakim, he was not scared at all. Yep. Would leave Barca in the team. Yep. And I can't compare generation. Madrid and Barca are the pinnacle of football. Now that is a fact. Like you listen, we can come here as Man United with the best team in the world and all that, but those two are the pinnacle. 100% underline it. Yeah, that's true. Messi would get exposed in Serie A, and I don't know, man. I don't know. United are third. Yes, yes, I would definitely agree with that statement. I'm not even gonna argue with that, right? I saw this thing, dude. I did not know Rafinha got injured, man. So Rafinha got injured, but they're saying Barcelona will receive 144,000 in compensation for Rafinha's injury. Uh, what's that all about? Is the injury that bad? I haven't got a chance to really look at it because I saw Barcelona's I don't know, sporting director, whatever. They're saying, yeah, during this period where Rafinha is out, they're gonna really do a close look at Rashi and then evaluate him more close to the end of the season to see if they want to go ahead and cough up the money for him, right? So they're gonna do a closer look at Rashi where Rafinha is out. No one can even tackle Messi one-on-one. I know, right? That's what I'm saying, dude. You can try to tackle this guy, he will just ride the tackle. And he's not a player who, he'll kind of try to get, like easily fall and all this stuff. He'll try to ride the tackle, man. And yeah, Messi's incredible, man. Pele, Dino, Zidane, yeah. You guys need to take some red tinted glasses off. Messi has more football IQ than the whole Premier the Prem put together. I have to agree. Maybe like maybe Bruno can get close to Messi in the IQ part, but no, man, Messi is like, yeah, he's incredible, man. And listen, we're gonna see what is his level in the World Cup, man. I wonder if his form has dropped at all, or he's still going strong. What if Argentina again wins the World Cup back to back? That would be insane. I don't think they can though, right? I don't think they can. But for sure, that Argentina team is gonna challenge. Is gonna go for it. But the funny part is our boy Alejandro Garnacho is not with the Argentina team, right? Garnacho, this guy, he leaves United, only wants Chelsea, thinking that I'm going to go out there, I'm going to play my football, then I'm going to guarantee my spot with the Argentina national team. Bruh, you're not. Garnacho is not part of the Argentina national team, even though he has been playing. Right? You're not stopping. Yeah, exactly, Sally. You can dribble, you're not stopping him. Right? Our boy Garnacho did not know how good he had it at Manchester United. Right? Sometimes these players, the platform Manchester United gives you, it's what really can get you places, right? Playing for Man United, it got him to Argentina national team. But he's out of Man United, nobody cares about you anymore, dude. But yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah. So let's see what else is going on, man. What else is going on? Elliot Anderson on recent transfer speculation. He's saying, obviously, we've got the World Cup this summer. So all my eyes are on that, and playing for England is definitely. I've obviously got a badge on now, so that's all I'm thinking about at the moment. So basically saying, listen, my focus is the World Cup. That is all I'm thinking about right now. Right now, I'm playing from Nottingham Forest, right? Everything else is going to be dealt with pretty much after the World Cup, right? Which is pretty crazy because we would like to know now, Anderson, where you going to go? No dribble on the level of Messi survives past 30 without serious injuries. And really, Messi hasn't had serious injuries, right? Again, I don't remember Messi being out for a long time, So that's also incredible because it shows that these guys, Messi, Ronaldo, they really take care of their bodies, man. To be able to perform at that high level at that age, there's so many people left England national team to go back to the Prem teams, but is that really smart? Um, what are you referring to, Alex? Left the England national team to go back to the Prem teams. Um, I'm not quite understanding what you're saying. Uh, yeah, we'll get back to that. Cole Palmer. Is that the end? Is that the fact that most players can't get close enough to hurt him? And do this too quick, right? It's too quick. He can, I guess he can anticipate tackles and all this stuff and try to avoid them, ride them. You know, I don't know how he does it. Especially all that Arsenal players. Yeah. Um, so this is very interesting, right? Cole Palmer. I know we've heard the news. Cole Palmer wants to come back to Manchester. Apparently Cole Palmer is frustrated at Chelsea. He wants to leave, or he's gonna leave. Is it gonna happen this summer? I don't see it happening this summer. But eventually he wants to come back to Manchester. Ideally Manchester United and all this stuff. So I saw this report for BN Sport. All right. Apparently Chelsea have set a price for Cole Palmer. All right. The name Cole Palmer is once again shaking up the transfer market in England. Chelsea playmaker has been linked with Manchester United. So the report is saying, according to former player Scott Sinclair suggested that any club hoping to convince the Blues to sell their star would need to pay around 260 million, right? Dollars, right? Around 260 million dollars. That is what Scott Sinclair believes Cole Palmer would be. I don't think it's gonna be that much. I'm thinking it's gonna be upwards of 100. Again, if Man United would ever consider to get this guy, they're gonna have to break the British transfer record easily. Now, do I see Ineos doing that? Unless Bruno leaves. If Bruno leaves, maybe they may do something like that, but break the British transfer record, I don't see that happening. I don't know. What do you say, people? Ideally, he will be a really good replacement for Bruno. He's not, of course, the Bruno caliber. He's still young. He's still developing and all that, right? But if you want that type of player, yeah, Cole Palmer could be it. And getting him at this age, he'll definitely develop to be even better. Especially, I've seen Messi take 3 touches on the ball past 2 players while having both feet off the ground. It's mad. It's mad. Alex, Arsenal players did the right thing. Friendly is not important. Some of the Arsenal players. No, but those guys came back. I think they were injured, right? Are you talking about, I don't know, is it Declan Rice, Madueke? If that's what you're referring to, I think, yeah, they left the camp because they were injured, whatever. And most of those guys, actually, they're guaranteed to be on the plane. So really, they didn't have to stick with the camp, if that's what you're referring to. I did hear Thomas Tuchel speak about that. The guys were injured. They tried to kind of give him some treatment, but it was best for them to go back. Players, it was half and half. Some pulled out before some offer. Oh, okay. Even Sheshko didn't go to have a knock. Okay, yeah, exactly. And some of these guys too, like Arsenal, these players are also thinking about, listen, we have a lot of competitions still to come. They still have a chance to win the league. They still have a chance for the treble, right? So really, they don't want to really push themselves that much, right? I know Madueke got injured, so again, that's kind of sucks for him because ideally, right now, Arsenal need kind of the full squad to be able to challenge for all these fronts, or else we will be here to call them out for bottling it. Doesn't happen. Let's go. But yeah, let's see what else we got going on. Manchester United have an option to extend Jadon Sancho's contract by another year, but are unlikely to do so due to concerns it could make it harder to sell him later. No, yeah. Dude, this is according to The Athletic. The Athletic, they're reporting that. We have an option, but come on. You see, these are kind of things now we should kind of, Jadon Sancho, let him go. Now, people will say, well, what if you extended and Michael Carrick able to get a tune out of this player? No. Sanchelini, he got to go, man. He has to go. But it's funny when you think about Sancho, right? Sancho, he has played with Dortmund, Champions League final, and then he played with Chelsea, Conference League final, and Aston Villa. If they do what they're supposed to do with Unai, you know how Unai is when it comes to Europa, he could be playing another final with Aston Villa, right? So it's kind of crazy for a player who really couldn't do much at United. He is featured in all these really important games, and from what I've read, Unai has been able to kind of revitalize him a little bit. So he is actually playing better right now at Aston Villa. So it's crazy. Man United should not even think twice, man. Like sometimes, get rid, eliminate that salary off our books, and we move on, right? We move on. Let's not extend this guy's contract, man. It's been too long. Every so often, man, we think, we're done with him. He keeps on coming back, right? We don't want that stuff. Right? Yeah, let's see what else. What else we got going on? Anything else interesting going on? What about the manager situation? Nothing new, right? The main challenger right now is Julian Nagelsmann, right? Luis Enrique for sure ain't coming the way it looks like. Nagelsmann, the problem with him is, he's with Germany, right? And the soonest we can get him is going to be sometime when we have already started our preseason. So that is not ideal. It's not ideal. Give Carrick a 1-year contract and let's see what happens. All right? Let's continue with Carrick. Give him 1-year contract and let's go for it. But they got to give him the midfield priority. Splash the majority of our money on that midfield. If they say they can get at least 2 70 million ballers, midfielders, right? Get him those. And of course, ideally, you want to get 3. But if you can splash good amount of money in 2 key, midfielders, plus a Baleba, that will be a signal of intent by Ineos. Kevin, habari yako nzuri, how are you? There's no preseason in terms of time with first team players anyway. Yeah. That's true too. Yeah, the decisions need to be made on time, but the actual preseason, no one will benefit from. Yeah. Ideally, decisions need to be made. Yes, right. Because once we go out, I think we're not going to be we're not coming to America this summer. We're going to be, I don't know, it's going to be in Europe somewhere. I don't remember where United is going to go, but. Yeah, man, when we were making our decisions, when we were talking to these stars that we're trying to sign, they need to know who the manager is going to be. Because if you're going to try to convince Anderson, you got to tell him who he's going to be playing for, man. The only thing is, I don't know, you tell Anderson, hey, guess what, Anderson? We love you. We want you to come to United, so who am I going to be paying for? trust me, bro. Don't worry about that. You know, just sign, agree you're gonna come to United, and we'll sort that out down the road. You know, or if they tell Anderson it's gonna be Carrick, I don't know if that really excites these players, but you know, again, Carrick is a legend, man. They may Tonali or Anderson. Come on, listen, man. Hey, Kevin, Tonali or Anderson. Anderson every day, bruh. Tonali Kilasiku. No, Anderson Kilasiku. Decision needs to be made on time. Okay, yeah. Right. Kevin 8K. Let us know what team you support, man. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All right. It's Anderson #1 priority, but the problem is Man City, they already have their grips in him somewhat because they started talking to Anderson apparently, from what I saw, way back during Christmas, right? So they've started their work early, Man City, right? And that's what makes them good at this kind of stuff, man, right? They started work early, and it looks like Anderson is. It looks like he's going to end up at Man City. All right, it's the same way like the work we did for Baleba, right? Right now, Baleba is not looking at anybody else by United, so we just need to say, hey, Baleba, here you go, come on down. You know, we have to prioritize top 4 again. I don't see us doing anything in the Champions League at all at the moment. I hear you. United fan plus, I'm already subscribed. Come on, Kevin. That's what's up. United fan in the house. That's what's up. Okay. Safi, Sana Babu. All right, people, that is a little bit of Swahili there. Sally, yeah, man, top 4 is a key. The only thing is, though, Sally, with Carrick, right? With Carrick, if he's the guy, if he gets the keys to the kingdom, can he guarantee us top 4 again next season? Now, that is one part of it. Second part, even if you say you bring in Nagelsmann, can Nagelsmann come in and guarantee that we will, you know, like we will challenge, you know, and also can these players really adapt to Nagelsmann's way of playing and to adapt to the style and everything? I mean, there's a lot of if, ands, and buts that you can't really confidently believe like these players will respond to. But at least with Carricky, we have something that we can hold on to. But yeah, it can all go wrong very quickly. You know how football is. Right now, we're rocking. All right. Before we know it, we come. You know, if we capitulate, and before you know it, things are going bad, then people will be like, "Yeah, see, I told you, man. Carrick is not the guy." If United and the players are okay, that's what's up. Give Carrick the job already. See, Kevin, that's what I'm saying, man. Just give him the job because the choices out there, they're not really good enough, right? If it's not, I saw Spursy. I'm sure you guys saw it. Spursy, our boy Igor Tudor, has left, right? He was sacked. Tudor was sacked, and Tottenham right now, they're looking to bring in De Zerbi in. All right. I don't know. What are your thoughts on De Zerbi to Tottenham, people? Do you think, is he going to be able to keep him up? Now, that's a big challenge for De Zerbi, right? Because if he signs, he's risking, like, listen, man, if I sign for Tottenham right now, if these lot don't respond and we go down, that means I'm going to be coaching in the championship. But I think if De Zerbi comes in, he'll get a tune out of those players, because I don't think they need to win that many games to stay up. All right. So it's going to be interesting. But imagine Tottenham would have had 4 managers, right? Right? 4 managers in one season. I've never heard anything like that. You know, it's crazy the way Tottenham operated, man. That giving the job to Tudor was a mistake. You know, a huge mistake. The guy couldn't get a point. But he got, he got 1 point against Liverpool, right? But he couldn't get a single win. That's crazy. If other top teams fail to meet the goals, then yeah, we got top four next season. I know, right? It could be a repeat of this type of season, and imagine if it's a repeat of this type of season where teams haven't been at the top level, and then we have our midfielders. You know, we could really, I don't know, man. I think we can challenge. I don't know. I think we will still be better than Chelsea and Liverpool next season. You think so? Chelsea, yeah. Liverpool, no, man. I think with Liverpool, I see Isak start firing. Ekitike looks really good, man. Ekitike looks really good. I like the kid. I like the way he plays, his confidence and all that. Um, yeah, I think that Liverpool team will find its mojo back next season. Now imagine that Liverpool team, they bring in Xabi Alonso, right? I think Alonso will get them cooking. So yeah, Liverpool, if you're listening, man, just go ahead and get Alonso in and call it a day. Season even character, especially if we get Prem proven midfielder. Yeah. Guys, Tony the Great just dropped the link for the Discord. Grab the link, get on the Discord if you are not there yet. All right, Kevin, how much for that hat behind you? I mean, the commander's hat. It's priceless. But we'll talk offline. No, yeah. Kevin, you don't want that. I was waiting for Alex to say something. Listen, man, that's a classic. They don't make those anymore, right? Because now we don't have the same logo, right? It's a Washington Commanders, but that is an old Redskins hat. Nobody wants for that. Sally Van Dyke will leave to. They need a massive defensive rebuild. Yeah, but I think Van Dyke will. I think he has one more season in him, right? I don't think really they're gonna. Van Dyke is also gonna announce that he's bouncing in the summer, so Van Dyke will still be there. And if he's there, then yeah, he's a liability, right? He has kind of fallen off. So yeah, but I believe they're gonna go ahead and probably bring in another center back, right? Of course, you got to replace Mo Salah, right? And it looks like they're looking at Diamond, right? Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting summer, man. Even if Van Dijk stays not good enough anymore, and Kubate might leave, they have no one unless they have settled. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. They will struggle. And Szoboszlai should not be playing as was it right back or something? I think that's a waste of his talent. Yeah. I mean, knowing Liverpool, good thing about them, man, they have a plan. Always have a plan. They don't wait until things, they have to make rush moves. They have a plan, and they'll get it done. I hope we do our job. And make sure that we solidify that middle of the park. Dennis said Van Dijk needs to start applying for ARP checks. It's already washed. I know Liverpool are in a big transition. We are more settled at the moment. That's why new midfield is crucial to solidify top four. Amen to that, Sally. Amen to that. It's so funny. We were talking about Maradona, and then I'm scrolling on X here. I see these comps on Maradona. My gosh, this guy. Diego, I'm going to drop it in the Discord, people. If you want to check out what I was checking about our boy Diego Elmando Maradona. Wow. They don't make them these players like that anymore. Check it out, people. Check it out. I dropped it in the Discord, man. Incredible. What a footballer he was. May he rest in peace. Slot mine as well, at least too. Yeah, I think Arne Slot, his days are numbered. I think his days are numbered. End of the season that they're gonna let him go, right? Because the thing is, Liverpool right now in a situation where the perfect replacement is there, ready and waiting, right? In Alonso, so it will make sense. I know it kind of sucks because the guy won him the Premier League, right? I know they want to give him every chance possible to turn this ship around, but yeah, especially if they don't qualify for Champions League, yeah, that'll be crazy. It could be 21 next year for Liverpool. Nah, it's not gonna be 21 next year, bro. Nah, ain't gonna happen. All right, it is not going to happen. Man United, we're gonna have to do something about that. All right. But as we're looking at midfielders, man, we really need to consider Jimmy Garner, man. I'm really impressed by this kid, James Garner. I don't know why we're not, linked with him, right? We're looking at all these other targets, fine, but Jimmy Garner should be part of the conversation, right? It should be part of the conversation for sure. So let's see. I see a report here. Apparently, Michael Carrick has reportedly submitted a list to the club's board with players he is willing to let go. Diogo Dalot, Terrell Malacia, Mason Mount, Manu Ugarte, and Joshua Zirkzee. I don't know how valid this list is. Yes, it makes sense, all of them. But you want to get rid of cousin Diogo Dalot? Come on. That Klopp DNA and spirit has officially left the team. I know. I know. It's gone. It's gone. But again, Alonso, with the players they have right now, he can wake it up, right? Because he does have the wing backs, Frimpong and all those guys, right? Yeah. So I think Slot can definitely get them cooking again. All right. But yeah, let's see what else is going on, man. Any other news? Yeah, again, LENY YORO captained the French under 21s today, man. So good to see that kid running around with the armband. And he had a really good game as well. I'm glad to see his levels are getting better and better, man. This is huge opportunity, huge honor to represent this country, under 21s with that armband. I think LENY YORO next season, I still want him to bulk up a little bit more, but I think next season I'm hoping that he goes from levels to level, right? He's going to be an important defender for United next season. I don't like the look of that Liverpool team at all. Only Ekitike and Szoboszlai look all right. They see Florian Wirtz and all these guys. You don't like them. They're quality players. It's just like it's taking them longer, I think, to gel together. The right manager should be able to unlock them. In my opinion, should be able to unlock them because there's quality in there. Quality is in there. It's just a matter of the right guy. And so far, your boy Slot thought that, hey, we could just go ahead and splash 500 million, and bring in these players and everything will work out, which he didn't, so yeah, we'll see next season. But again, we have to capitalize from them falling off, right? Ineos should be seeing this right now and say, hey, yo, this is our chance, man. Let's get cracking. Gravenberch been doing okay. Yeah, I like Gravenberch as well, but Gravenberch hasn't been starting a lot of games, right? Yeah. So Gravenberch has been, yeah. They have no proper six. Yeah, they don't have a six. McAllister, we heard McAllister wants to leave, right? Bad defense too. And Alisson, dude, Alisson has fallen off. Alisson was, again, one of the key pieces in there, right? Especially in their title run and stuff. Allison is not looking the same, which is kind of crazy, you know. Bad defense too. Yeah, man. So, listen, I guess the way, if you put it that way, it does look like United. We are, this could be our chance, man. It could be our chance. So Tony, what do you think of Maguire's 2-year contract, man? Do you approve? Don't approve? Do you think Man United have made a mistake? We were talking about it earlier, man, before you came in. I did not expect it to be 2 years, but it looks like United, they really value Maguire, and they feel like he can do 2 years. They have no purpose. They don't like their second keeper too. Yeah, they don't. Mamadashvili. I like his name though. I like his name, Mamadashvili. They haven't even played their new center back. Who's the new center back? Liverpool are in trouble for me. Let it be. Let it be. All right. Let them be in trouble. We like to see that. I love this the signing as an Arsenal fan. Oh, the Mamadashvili one, Dennis. Chiesa is a good player, man. Yeah, Chiesa is good, but wasn't he on the verge of leaving last season? Do you see him staying? Kind of injury prone too, right? Chiesa. Oh man, Arsenal. I saw this too. Following a medical test, Piero Hincapié leaves Ecuador camp and returns to London with immediate effect. Arsenal defender will be assessed by Arsenal Football Club staff this upcoming week. Man, another injury. Looking good. Injury prone. No, the Harry Maguire one. Oh, okay. Listen, you watch. All right, next season, when we come to Emirates, Maguire will be there. All right, Maguire will be there, and watch out, back post, header in. All right, injury prone, but hasn't been given a fair shake as well. Yeah, but again. The position he's playing, there are better choices out there, I would think, right, for that team. So, but we'll see what happens to him. I don't. If 2 years is great, but I don't like him there. I don't like him here. It's a toss-up, mainly because we hope they focus on the midfield. Yeah, but if they're bringing in Murillo, then I'm all right with it. Listen, now that would be great. Right, to bring in Murillo, it's going to cost us like what, 50, maybe 40, 50 million if we were to bring in Murillo. But that is kind of the priority is the midfield, right? So if Ineos, they're keeping Maguire with a plan of, hey, whatever money we have, let's not sign somebody, right? Keep Maguire, hope that Licha and De Ligt go over their injury next season, and then maybe sign in January, maybe bring in a younger midfielder or something like a younger center back, someone not too expensive. I like that plan. To main money, whatever money we have, dump it in that midfield. The center back situation, we can kind of wing it. We can wing it right now. All right. Of course, ideally we need to get a left back, right? But prioritize that midfield for sure. Not really that Arsenal players in England got sent home because of injuries too. Yeah, dark arts. Listen, I don't blame them. You guys are going for the treble, all right? It's not the quadruple, for the treble. So Dark Arts FC be like, yo, coach, listen, man, these are friendlies. Some of those guys like Declan, whatever, they're gonna be, in that plane. So why run around out here and get injured? You know, some of these tackles that we see flying all over the place, you know, in internationals, you'd be like, dude, you know, some of us still have a season to play, right? You know, it's crazy. Not really. Then they should have used him as a sub much more, considering a Liverpool form. Yeah, I hear you. It is two midfielders without Ugarte leaving or with Ugarte leaving. I'm hoping if Ugarte leaves, then we got to bring in three, right? It's two midfielders, right? Ugarte stays, two midfielders. We may do that, right? But if Ugarte leaves, then yeah, we got to bring in three. Right. Dixon, what up? How are you? Greetings from Bogota. Is that Colombia? How are you? Welcome, welcome, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And what time is it in Bogota? Good to have you here, man. My name is Luther. This is Man United Central. Welcome to the family. Let's see. Crit VR, what up? How are you? The more injuries, the more Arsenal. I know, right? Listen, man, don't wish injuries on these players, man. You know, I don't want any excuses. All right. I want Arsenal. People, hit the like button, smash the like button if you haven't done so already. I want Arsenal to have full squad. That way, if they do fail, you know, to secure those quadruple titles, then there's no excuses. You know, well, it's a good reason why Arsenal they were able to. Arteta was given, I don't know how much money, like a 2 billion or something, to build a squad. So even with injuries, man, your squad is deep. You should be able to keep on competing. Imagine missing the whole World Cup due to an injury sustained against friendly 1-1 game against Uruguay. Exactly. Madness, right? Imagine getting an injury knowing that, dude, we are fighting in 3 fronts right now, right? That's crazy. You miss out on all that, and then you also miss out on the World Cup. Oh, that would be devastating, man. But also, it's so crazy for professional footballers, right? How do you, like, you know how to play one way, like full throttle, right? You cannot just say, "Oh, I'm gonna take it easy here in this game because I don't want to get injured." Then, you won't be able to go all out. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy though. Everyone's good here at 10:34 p.m. Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, you're an hour behind me. That's what's up. That's what's up. They don't let us know what team you support, man. Dixon, One Music. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you very much. They don't complain injuries. They always complain about injuries. So, okay. Collier coming back next season should help us out with our midfield issues as well. Yeah, dude, I always forget about Toby Collier, man. I don't know. Do you think Toby Collier is gonna make the cut? I don't know, man. I wonder if it's gonna be Toby Collier or Kone. And also we have the is it an Ecuador kid? What's his name? But he's a kid. They're calling him the next Caicedo or something like that. Yeah, we signed him too. So especially in the midfield, we should have we obviously we need the main guys, and then we're gonna have these kids, the Colliers and all these guys to kind of help us fill the roster. No hate on Arsenal at all. Logically, they have deserved to win the league this season. Still, don't rate the team. Yeah. I agree with you on that, Alex. The league was too easy. Obviously, they're going to win the league, but is it real accomplishment? Yeah, man, they'll be lifting the trophy. I like Toby. Oh yeah, no. Honestly, Tony, Toby Collier over Orate any day. any day and twice on Sunday for sure. Uh, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, good news! Apparently, Sandro Tonali is now following Bruno Fernandes on Instagram. Really, some of the things people post, man. Good news. What does that mean that he's coming to United? Come on. But yo, this Sandro Tonali talk, it looks like it's legit, and it could happen. It could happen. We're gonna see. No wait, Arsenal. There you go. But yeah, people, listen. It's been an hour and change, man, guys. Let's end it here. You guys have been fantastic. I know that it's not a lot. It's kind of the same stuff. But today we got the Maguire about to sign his new, fresh contract. Big up to Maguire. I know he's going to be crucial until the end of the season. But on a positive note, I saw a report that Licha and Dogu are back in full training at United. All right. Licha and Dogu back in full training. So when we come back, they should be there. Right. So that is positive news. And that's what we want to see. We want to see these guys come back and help us solidify the third spot. Right. But yeah, next year the team will be in a Champions League. What do you think? Listen, yes, Dixon, we are planning to be in the Champions League. We will be in the Champions League. We're going to speak it into existence. But being in the Champions League, it doesn't mean anything if you don't have the players to be able to keep us there and to sustain ourselves in all these other competitions. We don't want to be the next Newcastle, right? They didn't have enough squad depth, and they're struggling. We don't want to be Tottenham. Tottenham made it. Look where they are now. We don't want that. All right. So we're going to be in the Champions League, but we got to make the right signings. People, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Take care. Stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you the same time tomorrow. Peace.